Sequencing is the selection of an appropriate order in which a number of jobs or operations can be assigned to a finite number of service facilities or machines or equipments so as to optimize the outputs in terms of time, cost, or profit. In case of sequencing, we are solving for n number of jobs for n number of machines. It's completely different than the transportation and assignment problems. The ultimate aim of sequencing is idleness reduction. This method increases productivity, profit, and efficiency of a machine exponentially if applied correctly. Now, there is a common misconception regarding sequencing and scheduling. Sequencing is simply selecting or providing an order to machines, whereas scheduling is like a timetable. Here also, we make relevant tables to solve problems. Let's take an example of one such table. Here, jobs are numbered just for the sake of making this table. It's not representing the actual sequence of operation. Here, processing time is the actual time one particular job requires in the machine, and due date is the time in which job completion should be there. Now let's understand some of the most common terms of sequencing. First is lateness or tardiness. This means later than due date. If a job is done which is later than the due date or when it was supposed to be completed, the corresponding job is then called a tardy job. For example, when you order something from Amazon and expect the delivery date as 27th of April, but you are getting your order on 30th of April, you will then call the courier service as a tardy one. Same thing happens here as well. The next term is earliness. As the name signifies, when job is completed before due date, it is early job. Now there are certain assumptions. First, no interruptions or one job on one machine is allowed at a time. Second, handling time is considered 0. And thirdly, we can start from any job. All jobs are considered available. Now there are n number of cases to deal with, but the scope of this course is limited to 1 and 2 machines only. So first is n number of jobs in one machine. And to solve this, we have 4 most popular approaches. First is SPT or shortest processing time rule. Second is EDD rule or earliest due date rule. Then we have CRR, critical ratio rule. And finally, SLR, slack time remaining rule. We are going to discuss about shortest processing time or SPT and earliest due date or EDD rule in this course.